everyone. Yeah, so I dreamt of pianos last night. I'm not sure why, but I had the strangest dream last night. It's a dream dictionary for the 21st century, so that's kind of cool. But maybe I'll blog about that later. But so far, I am on, last night was night 5 of the Xyrem, and I actually skipped Friday and Saturday. I went out Friday after work, and then I went out again Saturday after a play that I went to. So I figured it was best if I skipped the dose of Xyrem, since I did have some alcohol, and you're supposed to wait 4 hours before you take your medicine, and by the time I got home, I was ready for bed. So I'm not sure if that was the best thing for me to do, but it's real life, and I did it. So I guess it was better than combining the two. So last night I went to bed at around 11:30, which is earlier than I have been going to bed, so I'm trying to get in the habit of going to sleep earlier. And I actually woke up at about 1 in the morning, gasping for air, and I was completely terrified. The first thing that popped into my head was, what if I did stop breathing and I live alone and nobody's there to hear it? What would happen? So I was kind of scared, and at this point I had only taken the Xyrem for about an hour and a half, so the medicine was in full effect, and I felt like I couldn't move. Everything was heavy, but yet I was gasping. So it was a very, very scary moment. But I do think I fell right back asleep. And then I woke up around 4 a.m. fully, oh gosh, we live in such a society right now. I was going to say fully aroused, but you know what I mean. Fully awake and feeling refreshed. And I got up, went to the restroom, fed the cat, and thought about staying up. But again, you know, it was only about 4 or so hours of sleep, and I thought I needed more sleep, but I'm still not into taking the second dose of Xyrem. So I decided to go back to bed. Now, this time, I guess I was so fully awake that I couldn't fall back asleep. So it was about 6:30 in the morning. That was the last time I looked at the clock, and then I did end up waking up around 8 o'clock for work. So tonight will be the first night that I take both doses, the 4.5 grams at bedtime, and then 4.5 grams 3 hours later. So hopefully that will help with me feeling really refreshed in the morning, because like I said, I have been waking up fully refreshed from the Xyrem, but then going back to bed without it for the last couple hours of sleep. But like I said, I woke up feeling okay. I felt great today. I only had 1 cup of coffee. I didn't even get a second. And actually, something really cool happened when I got out of the shower this morning and went to put makeup on. I went to grab my concealer, which is the first thing that I put on, and I noticed that my eyes weren't as purple as they usually are. And it was the first time in years that I can remember not having purple under my eyes. And I don't know if I just feel well rested or if more sleep is just helping me have better skin. But that was really happy. I almost brought like a tear to my eye because it just felt so good not to have those dark circles. So I guess that's it so far. You know, I was completely terrified. Like I said, I was so scared when I woke up, like out of breath this morning. But I did manage to fall back asleep and everything was fine. When I did wake up, my chest hurt a little bit, almost as if I was breathing heavy all night and the muscles were tight. But, you know, I don't know if that's a standard side effect or something that I should be worried about, so I should probably look that up. But, you know, hopefully my body will adjust to it and I won't wake up gasping for air anymore. But other than that, things seem to be going okay. So I won't talk too long today, but please check out the blog. Like I said, it was xyremdiaries.blogspot.com, but I just changed it to Narcolepsy Diaries. And then I also have a Twitter if you want to follow some narcolepsy update and news. I would love to meet you and find out some, you know, what else other people are doing. So the Twitter username is Narcolepsy Diary. Diaries was too long for Twitter's. They like to cut you off on the characters there. But so that's it. And have a good night, and hopefully I'll report that the second dose worked and that I wake up more refreshed tomorrow.